This is dimly lit for club members. So I've gone up the stairs. So this is where you come if you're a member, and bring your guests to sit here in this comfort and luxury and splendour from one of the great houses, 200 or 300 years old, I guess. So there's staff members going out, bringing in trays of food. So I'm going to stand up and show you around these rooms, and then I'm going down to the dinner and interview a few dinner guests over their cheese, and then there's going to be a tour for one of the guests on my table, and hopefully I can show you around and have the tour guide tell you about the house here. So this is Portman Square outside. You can't see. It's dark outside. If you get up closer, you might light up. So this is London, 9 o'clock at night and Tuesday. So this is beautiful mansion. It's been converted into a club a couple of times. So there I am. Well, you can't see me in the mirror. So dark. Oh, you can buy. That's the first time I've seen cigars to buy. Here I am. Hi there, everyone. Can you see me? Hi there, Heidi. You're watching yet? You haven't switched on. No one's watching, and none of my friends are watching. So I want to get downstairs, please. Where do I go to the stairs? Through that door? Thank you.
Okay, this is cool.
Lovely balcony outside. I'm just.
By the way, there's a nice view to take to the whole garden.
Yes. I'll take a video of that.
When was the last time?
Yes, I've just been directed to show you the garden. So this is Ham House outside, Portman Square, and the camera might light up. So they're little tables, one outdoor garden, trees. So we started off the party there. So I'm on a balcony here, and they're taking me downstairs.
Yeah. Like, to be honest, that's just
Here's another club room I haven't got time to show you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. It's going to be downstairs.
Thank you.
Enjoy the evening.
Thank you. So they're all very accommodating here. Normally press people like me get kicked out halfway through the evening. It's just nice being a guest for a change. I think I'll pay in future. My best friend died, and luckily he didn't have any money left. He'd spent it all. But I've got to start spending my fortune now. Right. Enough of slides. Here we are down. Let's see if we can find the dining room. Reserved for a private event. So I think we're on our way. So this is the bar. Hello. So this is the staff here. I'm broadcasting live on Ustream. So look at Ustream, SirHughie, Ustream.com, SirHughie, and you'll see this party broadcast but recorded as well. So no one's watching live. No one's watching live. My friends
I'll watch it right now.
they're doing something else, so my friends aren't watching. But it will record for you, so say hello to everyone. To give them your names.
Nice to meet you.
Give your name.
Whoever's looking, Jose.
Jose?
I'm Kim.
Hold on.
And you've been here permanently or are you temporary?
Temporary.
Oh, bad luck. So you get to see some nice places?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
How's the dinner? Enjoying your dinner?
The duck was spectacular. It was like, it just so juicy, you just ate straight through, it just dissolved as you ate it. It was,
Glad you enjoy it.
Did it go well with the red wine?
I'm not a connoisseur of wine. Even though I come from Australia and New Zealand, I've never liked wine. So I'm going back, so I want to get I want to get paid or, invited to their parties. Yeah. It's very hard for the press to get invited to Tatler parties. Yeah. So that's why I pay £95 here to do this video, show them in the morning, so I get to invited as press, so then I don't have to pay. That's the trick in London. Is if you so get a camera. You've got your camera like this. Put Ustream on it, and you can broadcast it. Hello. So I'm sorry I haven't had a chance to chat. So I've been videoing all my table around there, broadcasting live, but no one's watching to my Ustream channel. So I was a videographer.
You've been recording it.
Okay.
You've been recording it.
Yeah, it's recorded on Ustream, but it's going live, but no one's watching, no viewers.
Right.
So you can put an app on your phone called Ustream, and you can take it to an event, like a farming event, and all your friends can watch that can't make it from around the world. So it's a great idea for a camera. Everyone's got it. Just put Ustream app in your camera, on your phone.
Bit too technical for me.
No, you just put an app in your phone, and instead of videoing, it actually broadcasts for all your friends to watch.
You see, me and modern technology don't go that way.
Haven't you got a phone? Oh, you got that one. Oh, well, it only takes a couple of months to catch up once you've got one. Get the handbook.
Give me a spanner and a nut and bolt.
So here we are. I met you at the reception, and you told me all about your farm in Kent.
That's right.
And living in not outhouses, are they? What are they called?
An oast house. An oast house.
It is an oast house.
Oast. O-A-S-T.
Oast house.
Oast house, yes.
Which dried hops in the old day.
Correct.
And you've turned it into a wonderful house with round rooms and big living room and Aga that keeps you warm all year round.
Air source heat pump.
Because we're both technologists and love science and making heat out of nothing.
Absolutely.
But you've got a long way to go to get down that £2,000 electricity bill. So you're going to put electric panels on your roof.
If I still had cattle, I'd put a digester in, right, and take the methane off the cow muck.
You didn't.
No, I would do if I
you would.
If I was still farming.
You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But you're going to put the panels, voltaic panels on your roof next.
Well, voltaic panels, yeah.
Yeah, well done.
And then we can produce about, the roof I'm going to put about 15 kilowatts.
15?
Yeah.
That's good, isn't it? So you can sell it to the grid when you're not needing it.
Into the grid, absolutely.
And have they reduced the amount they pay now, haven't they?
Yeah, they have done, yeah.
Is it still worth it?
Free electric.
Well, it's free money, isn't it? Because it's just, it's free money, no matter how much they pay you.
As long as I live long enough. But,
well, you've got no stress now in your warm flat, because you lived in a house with holes in the walls and the Dorban wattle walls.
Well, that's healthy living.
Well, look what happened to Prince Charles. They sent him to Gordonston to cold living. Didn't do any good to him, did it?
I know, a bit better off with him.
Yeah.
Put another jumper on.
Yeah, I know a guy who doesn't heat up his house and wears clothes to bed. I said, why didn't you get an electric blanket? Oh, I wouldn't do that, he said.
I used to know a chap in the village where we live. Never, ever, he had a blood disorder. A blood disorder.
Really?
And he never felt cold.
That's amazing.
In the middle of winter, he'd be in shirt sleeves.
So we do have this ability in the brain, if we fall in cold water, to conserve our heat loss, haven't we?
Yeah.
So he probably can switch that thermostat in his brain off.
I don't know.
And stop the heat loss.
I don't know. You see him on his bicycle.
Yeah.
He'd be 2 degrees below freezing, be in shirt sleeves.
Yeah, we've got that ability to do that.
I wish I had it.
I've never tried it.
I wish my wife had it. But no, you think that it'd be freezing cold, but you never felt.
That's amazing.
I can stand. I prefer.
What about in your farming days before you had heated tractors?
I prefer the cold weather.
Yeah.
I can keep warm. I can't keep cool. It's easier to keep warm than what it is to keep cool. If you get a real hot sunny day, what do? You're drinking cold beers or whatever to try to cool down. But in the winter time, if you're getting cold, you put another jumper. I put layers on. they'll put 2 or 3 layers on. As they start to get warm, take one off. In the milking parlour, I used to milk again, no heating in there. I've milked, the coldest I've had it, 15 degrees below. That's cold.
Well, what about the milk? That's warm enough not to freeze?
No, that's coming out of the cow at 102 degrees.
Yeah, so it won't freeze.
Then I'm putting it straight into a tank
Yeah.
to bring it down to 5 degrees. And that was, but once it's in the tank, it can't freeze because it's all insulated in the tank. But no, temperature doesn't, cold temperature doesn't worry me. As I get a bit older, it might. But,
Tell anyone who's watching that Farm is growing wheat, and what are they doing with the wheat? Not giving it to us for flour.
no, they're putting it into turn it into methane, and then they feed the husk that's spent back as animal feed. But the actual wheat itself, they ferment it, and then it gives off a gas, which is methane, which they then put into generating plants to produce electricity. It's a dear way of doing it. And one day they'll have to go back to food because the country's growing, isn't it?
So when we met, we talked a lot about the different technologies. Here's one we haven't mentioned. There's a guy, the government gives out grants it chooses the companies it gives grants to that apply for grants, the best ones who are likely to win the technology race. And one is to put a hole into the North Sea where all the coal is that we haven't mined.
Fracking.
No, in the coal, the undersea coal.
Yeah.
And set it on a fire, but without any oxygen, only methane comes out. So they get the gas and do the same thing and burn it to make turbines.
I haven't heard that one.
So you can burn the coal underground with incomplete combustion to get the gas out, to make turbines go. And the other one is carbon sequestration. They have a way of collecting the carbon that comes out of the chimneys of coal-powered fire stations.
Yes.
Now, there are many companies working on it, and 3 are being backed by the government, and I've heard them at select committees talk how far advanced they are. So I think we're going to be very lucky in this country.
Yeah.
Forget about the Russian gas. We're going to have our own coal-fired power stations without putting out the carbon dioxide.
I've got a theory. If you put turbines under the motorways with a magnetic field, and the cars going across it with a magnetic field, as they drive over it, they turn the turbines.
It'd be great. I think it would work.
It wouldn't work on the M25.
No.
There's too many cars. But too many hold-ups. But something like that. Technology's there.
Yeah.
You got hydrogen.
Well, that's the future, turning water into hydrogen and oxygen.
That's right.
And then burning the hydrogen where we want it.
They won't do it. Too much oil at the moment, isn't it? Not too much oil.
Well, once the North Sea goes kaput, Scotland's going to have to think of another way of making energy.
I think Scotland, you got, was it Alex Salmon? He's running around. He's got so fired up, and he thinks the North Sea produces him something like £51 billion a year.
That's £5 billion a year.
But he thinks that's a lot of money. It's not.
No, not out of we used to get 60 billion from the oil field.
Not a lot of money. All right, we're thinking of going because we've got a train to catch.
All right, let me give me my card, and if you feel like a chat, give us a call. We'll talk about technology.
Right, lovely. Thank you.
And you can tell me what Kent's like these days. I haven't been there for a while. It was great teaching there for a year.
Yeah. What do you teach? What did you teach?
I taught science in Bearsted Prep School.
Science, right.
Yeah, I was a science master. That's why I like technology.
Yeah.
Maths.
I'm hoping that my grandson will go into engineering.
Fantastic. Good on him.
He's going to Bath University.
Well, that's what we need. Lots of smart people.
Yeah.
The Russians have got a turbine that's more superior than any other turbine they're turning around the electricity.
I can believe it as well.
Yeah, they've got the best gas-fired turbine that they've invented. So have you met your neighbours and
Yes.
you've had a good time? Hello? Oh, you're with him, yes? No?
No.
Oh, yes, he's with you, that's right, yeah.
Hey?
So I've been videoing that live, so you can watch it on Ustream. If the card doesn't give you the address, give me a call, so you can watch it live. Not watch a copy, but this is going live, but no one's watching. So, but next time, if they invite me, I can get them free for videoing it, and all those people who didn't pay can watch it live, but they can pay £10 to watch it and raise funds for a charity. So I'm working on a charity idea of filming the charity live, and those who couldn't pay the £250 for Marie Curie dinner next month can watch it for £10 or £20 and still have all the fun of being there live, not just a video of it.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Everyone can put Ustream on their phones now. He can't, but your grandchildren can.
Yes.
And broadcast what they're doing live. If they're playing football or all the things you want to watch them doing, you can watch it on your computer or phone live.
Fantastic.
So tell them to put it on their phones, Ustream.
I will.
So I hope I see you again. I'll visit you in Kent. Love to see your home. And photograph it. I want to photograph it. Sounds brilliant. Hi there.
Oh, you okay?
So I paid, so I'm allowed to photograph. But I used to be a photographer, and we used to gate crash, you know.
You're having to pay now.
So now I'm having to pay because my photographer friends are all old now. They can't even walk.
Oh my God.
So they used to get me into all the top parties in London for free.
And
We'd
now
have
you've
black
got to
tie and drink with the guests.
Well, that's
So
not good.
now I'm stuck to pay. So instead of taking pictures to put in the glossy magazines of the society pages, I'm actually videoing this live, but no one's watching. But in the future, people will be able to watch it live at a charity event. Like Marie Curie's got a dinner on for £250 next month, and so all those who couldn't afford it can still pay £20 to watch live, and their money goes to the charity. So this increased charity funding immensely. Now you can all do it. You put Ustream on your camera, and you can show your parents, whoever, all your friends, your live thing,
Pretty much be that.
and film it live, and everyone can watch each other.
You know they did it with the Burberry fashion show this year.
That's it.
They streamed it live.
So are you in the fashion industry?
I
What do
work
you-
for Tatler magazine.
Oh, right. So you're the one for me to meet. What's your name?
Rosalind.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi.
Very cute,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. Because I didn't recognise your dress because you had a short dress on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, it is short.
So I'm
Don't worry, we'll cover the death.
so I shouldn't have said all that in front of you. But so I'll send you a link
Yeah.
because it's recording as well.
Okay.
And if
Makes
there,
me nervous.
So-
Interrogated.
so I'm going to interview Rosalind now. So Rosalind was very kind to get me a last-minute ticket.
Yeah.
So you went to a lot of trouble letting me book at the last minute, and so thank you very much. You put me at a great table with interesting Russians there.
Oh yeah, no, I'm glad.
I'll come around this side. And the duck was superb. I've never tasted duck like that. I paid £500 for a dinner at Christie's,
Oh really?
and that's nothing compared with your food and wine.
Well, my best friend works at Christie's, so I'll have to let her know. She won't be happy.
So, like I was saying to them, I'll send you a link to this very rough video
Okay,
because no
very
one's
rough,
watching.
sure, I
Because I'm only doing it as a demonstration to you, so I can show other charities that those people who paid to come for the charity, like I was saying, Marie Curie next month for £250, can watch for £20 at home live, because seeing it after the event's not much fun.
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's going to happen next.
Exactly.
But with live. So tell us about the fashion, because I do a lot of fashion photography and videoing.
Okay. Well, we work, obviously, Tatler's a luxury lifestyle magazine, so fashion is only one of the various facets that make up the
So
magazine.
mention that magazine.
So, because we work for Tatler,
Yeah.
fashion is sort of one section of it.
Oh, in the
There's
magazine.
lots of
Yeah.
various other sections like travel and...
Yeah. So you're involved in the
parties.
fashion side.
I am, yes.
And what was your background in fashion?
I was fashion editor of the paper at university.
Yeah.
I love it. I love fashion. I love clothes. I guess that's my background.
Right.
And then I've only worked for Tatler for a year, so
Yeah.
yeah, it's been fun.
So isn't Fashion Week on this week?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I haven't
LFW.
kept up with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in 2010, there was a London fashion show that comes from Birmingham, and they put it on the once in London. It's never been here again. You probably didn't see it in 2010. I'll send you links to it. It was the most amazing show with huge screens, huge raised walkway, whatever they call it, and it was outstanding. I've never seen anything like it in my life. And I just started videoing, and instead of being with the photographers at the end, so you just see them coming up and back, I was sitting with the guests at the side with my new little camera. And being a photographer, I'm used to tracking people instead of having us on a stand. And I got the most amazing shots, which I'll show you.
Yeah, you have to.
And no one's ever done this, because you can show it to other people putting on fashion shows to show them how great it can look.
Yeah.
With the music and the lighting is key.
Lighting.
And I don't. You probably wouldn't have heard of Raw Art. So that's an East End. It's a worldwide organisation where people can just present their art if you're nobody.
Okay.
And I went to their exhibition on Thursday and videoed that.
Oh, wow.
So, but you're retired and you're old, but you still want to do something with your life. And being, in the photography business, this is the latest development. And I sort of want to help charities this way.
Yeah, I think it's
So
great.
what charities does Tatler support?
Gosh, we support a lot of charities. At the moment we're doing something for breast cancer. So, for breast cancer. So we're doing, basically we're hiding various designer clothes in charity shops across the country. And then we have a big hunt, and everyone has to hunt out the clothes, and they win amazing clothes, and the charity shop, gets a lot of money from it. And it's a win-win situation, but quid pro quo. It's good. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, and we've got some lip gloss at the moment by Bobby Brown that's going up on the IT list, but they donate £5 from every packet they sell to breast cancer awareness as well. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. We've done a lot of charity work. We always do charity work as a magazine.
Oh, so I don't read it, unfortunately.
Sorry?
I don't read it, no.
Oh, we're being...
Yeah, well, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
See.
Anyone I haven't met, and I have tried to get round the tables, but the all chat so animatedly that I can't escape. I've absolutely loved it this evening. I'm Christine, I'm Culture Director of Tatler, and as I can't believe how many people tonight have come and said, do you remember me, I came to the other event, and I've just had the most impassioned request from the gentleman in the corner to actually redo one of our events we used to have a Goodwood hat for the Goodwood Week. We'll have to think, but it's so brilliant for us to actually be able, just occasionally, to really meet our readers who keep the magazine alive and keep us employed, and it's just an absolute joy to actually really be able to eyeball you on these rare occasions when we do these things. So any suggestions welcome. I can't guarantee that we can always deliver them because it relies on wonderful partners like tonight with Home House, with Annabelle from Bonnie and Barry. Because, as I said to one of my guests here on the Sept this evening, it's almost that people come to us with lovely ideas and it just sort of feels right and we say, yes, let's do it. And those are always the best events, but they wouldn't happen without you coming too, so thank you very much indeed. And a huge thank you again to Linda, thank you. I've learned more about the Bible tonight. I never thought I would look forward to communion more. It's absolutely extraordinary. And of course to Home House, and to all of you, thank you so much for making us feel so welcome. Catherine, who's really organised all this evening. I have nothing, I'm just sitting here doing the fun bit. Wanted me to tell you that Home House wanted to open their doors because they have got the most extraordinary club. And this isn't our first visit here, we've been working with them now for quite a few years. And that's memorable clubs, particularly in the garden, over the years. So anyone who'd like to organise to talk to them about membership or just to come and have a look around the other parts of building. Somebody was asking today about the bedrooms. It's the only area of the club that I'm happy to say that I am not acquainted with. Those are the but do come and see Catherine or I, or anyone who's here now from Tatler, and we can organise that for you now or in the future. Anyway, let's do the prize. So, what should we do first? We do dinner for two, courtesy of Home House, with a bottle of champagne and 2 pieces of and that's going to be in one of the private rooms, is it? Or one of the dining rooms upstairs. So should we do that one first? I can't read it because I haven't got my glasses. I can't bear this bit. Okay. Okay, Catherine, stand up. Come on, please. Erica Million. It's you! That was such a compliment.
White and red, so it's really interesting to enjoy.
Wonderful. Okay, here we go. I've stirred enough. Right. My able assistant. Lee Jones. Lee Jones. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you. Thank you. So that's chutney and a pig. I've eaten the cheese. Thank you. So viewers, look up Tatler and make sure you don't miss out on this their next event. You've all missed out because you were watching. So how much fun have you had? Is this a 10 for fun or not?
Sorry, what?
Is this a 10 out of 10 for fun? Fun evening? I think it's pretty well 10 out of 10.
9.5.
I was talking to somebody and they said there should be more entertainment as well.
More entertainment.
You know, somebody singing or, you know, to break up the conversation. So I met Rosalind, who's the organizer. You know her in the black dress there?
We know Rosalind very well.
Yeah, well, you met her, have you? She's the one there with the back to you at the top table. So say hello to Rosalind. She's the one to thank.
Do you have a YouTube channel where you upload this, or where do you upload this?
So I told Rosalind my spiel. I didn't realise she was listening. Somebody else was chatting when I was filming the group, and that I do it for charity, to raise extra funds for charity, because you can make people pay to watch through PayPal, and that money goes to charity. So those who don't come to the charity event can still pay but be there live. So if you want me to help you raise funds, what charities do you support? So right on, listen, it's easier to do it this way. Go to Ustream.com and look for SirHughie. So I must show you this. This is the chocolate. Where's the menu, darling? We haven't got the menu. Oh, there, the menu's in the middle. So where's the chocolate? Cheese. We've had the Copole, Tenuta, Toscana. Now we've got. Can you pronounce those for them?
Varona chocolate with berries.
And that's the chocolate. The Rona. So it's 55% or 50% chocolate, solid.
One never knows.
Well, that's what he told us, but I've forgotten whether that's. I think it's 55. And that's this other one. That's the wine that goes with it. The Santo del Chianti Classico Pagamaggio 07. So here it is. I'm sorry you guys have missed it. You're cheapskates not paying £95 when you could have had all this fun. So next time, make sure you book in time. So thank you for directing me. So I went to, I met a farmer that I spoke to when I first arrived. So I spoke to him, and the organizer, her name's just gone, I know her name. In the black there, see the blonde and the black?
Dessert is actually Anastasia.
Rosalind.
Anastasia?
Rosalind.
Oh, right. So, okay, the organizer.
Yeah, Rosalind. So I stood over the whole group like you told me to, chatting away, you know, like I do.
Yes.
I didn't know Rosalind was there. Now she'd gone to a special trouble phoning me and me phoning her, booking at the last minute, so she got to know me before so she knew who I was when I started going on.
Filming.
Yeah, but it's just, you know, it's not a real film. No one's going to watch it. But she might watch some of it to see what I can do.
Okay.
So I gave my spiel for doing charities, and Tatler does do charity. So I might get invited to film charities professionally. So thank you for being my director. So so thanks to you, I picked up the courage and coffee please. So all I have to do now is send her the link to watch. But I film fashion shows, and she's in the fashion side of Tatler. So a show you might not have missed in 2010. They do it at a huge auditorium in Birmingham, but they brought it to London once, 2010, in Earls Court. Huge screens, lighting, young kids going a huge raised walkway. It was spectacular. It was rock and roll. It was fashion. It was movement. It was lighting, and that's what they all get wrong in these, couture fashion. It's boring just seeing a girl walk up and down. So if I give you my card, you can contact me and I can show you, send them to you to watch.
Are you going to the closing party of the Fashion Week? On the Fashion Week?
I don't get invited to these things anymore. That's my problem.
Would you give me your card?
Give them to your friends as well so they can watch themselves. My phone number's there.
Okay, right.
Or email's there, yeah. So you're going, are you? Oh, good.
I'm not going because it's in the middle of the week, but it's next Wednesday, I think. But,
So it's the end of London Fashion Week.
yeah.
So in the old days, I used to go to all the parties after the fashion shows. They have tents in the squares everywhere. And did you get to all the parties in your youth after Fashion Week? I forget them all now. But they're some of the best parties I've been to.
There'll be a big one on Wednesday, next Wednesday.
And where will it be?
Mint leaf. Mint leaf.
Mint Leaf. Okay. So how would I get invited to that?
I'll send you the link tomorrow.
Oh, thank you so much, darling. So you know how everyone takes out their phones to video it when they're sitting in the front row, fashion shows in France and everything, and all the paparazzi are right down the end on stands looking down the catwalk. So all they film is a girl walking up and down. But when I went to this big show in 2010, I bought this new little handheld video camera. They're just coming out, and I sat with the audience instead of with the paparazzi, and I was able to pan back and forth and be close up, show the texture, show the movement, show them going both ways, the lighting. And I could pan it by hand, because I'm an experienced photographer, so I don't use a stand, which is very formal. That's how they're trained at school, is camera people to use a tripod. And it just makes it more exciting. You don't know what you're going to see next. And I'll send you the links if you phone me, and I'll give you my email, or you got my email. And to these, I've never done anything better since, because you have to have the show. So I went to a fashion show on Thursday in the East End called Raw Art, where anyone can join and show their art. And they've got a tiny little walkway for the fashion, great fashion, but the lighting's up there, but no one's directed the lighting. And no one understands how important lighting is. Only photographers understand that. Sorry to go on, it's just my passion.
Have you seen there is the current show in the B&A Museum of horse exhibition. Horst, the fashion photographer of the last century. It's in Victoria and Albert Museum at the moment.
I haven't heard about it.
Oh, you've got to.
Must go. I will. I know some of the girls who work there. I'll email them and see if I can get permission to film it.
You've got to see it. I mean, he was a revolutionary at the time. One of the first men who introduced the first kind of 3D images of in photography in the last century.
What was his name? Horst?
Paul Horst.
Yeah. Which country is he from?
German.
Yeah, okay.
Made a breakthrough in the fashion photography in his days, the last century.
I'm shocked that I haven't heard about him.
DNA Museum is the answer.
I'll have to catch up. I've got a lot of catching up to do. I've been having too much fun, haven't I? Not studying enough. Yeah, I went to a party there recently. I can't remember what it was about, some exhibition they had a party with, an opening party. The best party I've ever been to, I gate crashed, well I got invited with a friend who got gate crashed, was Bieber. Have you ever heard of Bieber? Big fashion chain? So the woman who set it up...
Oh, Viva, B-I-B-A.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the
the
one
woman...
who used to have the shop on top of Kensington.
You know it all. You've been here 13 years, haven't you? 13?
10.
10. So you're caught up with everything. So she had her sort of annual, lifelong party. And it was in one of the rooms in the dungeons in that museum. They've got these huge rooms under the ground. And the table decorations, I've never seen anything like it in my life. I've been to some of the top parties at film studios and things for film. I was a photographer in the old days. And it was amazing. We were gate crashing because the friend I went in with was the boyfriend of Beaver's girlfriend back in the 70s. It goes back and it works. And all the paparazzi were on the steps. It's called doorstepping. They weren't allowed in. So it was great to get in. So that was probably the best party I've ever been to. She just had everything. It was amazing. Sorry to go on, because you didn't go.
Was it in Rock Gardens?
No, it was in the museum.
Oh, in the museum.
But deep down somewhere, they've got this huge hall that they decorate up. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah. You tried the wine yet?
Yes, I have. I don't like any of the wines. I don't know why.
You never know that.
So which of your friends likes wine? Which is your connoisseur of wine friend? Because if you
My friend was saying that
I'm looking for a date. £250 ticket I'm buying through a charity called Marie Curie, and it's a party on the 7th of next month, and it's auctioning. So if she likes auctioning for wine, bidding for wine, tell her I'll take her. But I need someone who likes wine and wants to auction for wine at a party. It's a dinner party like this one.
if you know someone who's a great charity event.
So there's a charity event on the 7th of next month at... I'm a bachelor.
Do you want to get married? I have a woman.
Yeah. I'll buy her a £250 ticket to a charity event next month, 7th of next month. Yeah, and but she has to like wine. The charity is Marie Curie. It's Marie Curie charity, and it's a fundraising dinner. but you have to auction for the wine. So if she wants to auction for some wine, I'll send her the invitations. And if she wants to come and have some fun auctioning for wine, you won't win it, so you don't have to pay.
Are you coming?
Yeah, I'll take her as a partner. Because
Of course you do. We have so much in common.
you've got my tickets. You might give out my card.
Here's the gentleman's card.
Because £250 will make me look like a millionaire. To have a beautiful girl with me. Beautiful woman. Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. That'd be fantastic. When you're young, it's great gate crashing parties when you're on your own, because you're chatting to everyone. But when you have to go out like this on your own, it's not so much fun, boring people on both sides. So I'm going to have a partner to take to all my parties now. Fantastic. Well done. Thank you, darling. Doesn't matter. I mean, just you look so hopeless at my age going on your own.
We all do that at any age. It's all about learning to do anything and feeling comfortable about doing this and happy about doing this.
Thank you.
That's it.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
So I'm at your service now. You've done me such a great benefit. Thank you. Invite me to your charity places for me to video, raise funds. Yeah, keep me on your list. Put me on your, and I'll make sure you don't miss out on any of my parties.
Absolutely. Good night.
Get any, it's much easier.
I haven't finished this one. Do you want that one?
No, I said you didn't get any of the dessert wine.
So I can go through this and take out clips and put them on YouTube, the good bits.
Did you manage to film the staircase?
Yeah, I didn't film the staircase, but I went upstairs and filmed upstairs.
All right, okay. I just thought that the ceiling.
But I will. So, when she gets her tour later, we'll do it. But it's a club rooms upstairs for big chairs to sit in with your friends.
The architecture is really beautiful.
I met a guy at a party, a film star in Chelsea, and he was an Australian, and he had the beautiful tall Russian woman with him. And you look at a man and you think, how good he is, but he was divorced and she was his neighbour. But he still looked impressive. And he invited me to film him. We had a big bulbous nose at his club in Pall Mall, or one of those top clubs there. But it's not that much to join and to play, one of those, but one of the top ones, I forget the name. And he took me out onto the lawn and he gave me a cup of tea without any biscuits. And I didn't know he was a cheapskate, but you see these things coming. So I film him for nothing. Then he invites me to film his friend displaying her Russian clothes at a sale exhibition. Never paid me, never mentioned money. So if they don't mention money, you can always charge them in the future. So I never asked for money. So they say no, and then the contract's no. But if you don't ask them for money, you can always charge them in the future as the relationship goes wrong. So So I took him to some parties, and I'm in the film business, and I took him to a pre-can party at number 5. You know that, Chuck? Number 5?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So I've got a slideshow on YouTube I can show you of all the people I photographed as pictures, and then he had some club going at this club. He had his own forum going. And I didn't want to join. I don't join clubs. You know, I don't want to belong to a group of people. And he insisted I come, and I came and gave a little speech about my education. And then he made me a member. But he asked for £1,000 contribution. So I just wrote him a check. I read the contract. And then he claimed he'd done some work for me, and he couldn't return the money. When I asked for my money back, and I realised it was not a genuine thing. So he's been ill. So he started work since I knew him, working for an organisation that helps all the charities with a card to give to their members to raise funds when they spend on the card. So he might have access to a whole lot of new charities that he can get me to do my filming and get my £100,000 worth of investment on them back. So these are the sort of things that happen when you're on your own. But if you're with a partner, you're safe. You don't meet people who stiff you. So I was only once stiffed by an investment guy in Auckland who took a lot of money out of my bank account without me even writing a cheque. I didn't know in New Zealand there's no control over financial advisor. Where here, you'd get a £250,000 fine. So I went home for a holiday to buy a house and got stiffed. So I'm very careful, but you can still get stiffed when you've got a lot of money. When he saw my money in my account, he wasn't part of the bank, he was separate, but he still had access to see all my money and sold me lost money making funds. So 15 years later, I'm still after them for my money back. But luckily, I still have all my money. That's what I'm trying to say. So this particular guy lost half his fortune to his wife. So that's why I've never married and why I'm still rich. But yes, if her friend makes me a contract that I can't refuse, I'll marry her. We've been talking about... Oh, she's gone away. We've been talking about contracts. Because marriage is a contract. Oh, you have to have that too, yeah.
What if it happens then?
Well, romance is normal, isn't it? Between two people, romantic love. It happens to us all.
Yeah? What if it happens? Would you insist on having a contract? Or would you just get carried away?
No, I'd come to you and get you to tighten up my marriage contract. Now, one of the films I was making was... it was only a short film, I only had to put 5,000 in. But they wanted me to share the production with a lawyer who was the top divorce lawyer in London. And they were going to take my money and spend it and then say, oh, we've run out of money, we need some more. But I was never going to give my money to anyone else to spend on the film. But that's what they tried to do. So I phoned her every night on her answer phone saying, you breached the contract. I can't sell the film for 100,000 in New York. I want some of my money, please. So that taught her a big lesson. Not to try and stiff people just from 5,000. So that happens all the time. So
I'm going to call your wife to be, and then I'll let you know what happens.
So when are you having your guided tour?
I'm not having a tour.
Oh, I thought you were going to be shown around.
Why?
Oh, I got the wrong story.
Not that I know of.
Okay. Thank you.
I just want to say,
You can see a recording on Ustream, SirHughie, Ustream.com.
Lovely. Now,
And invite me
you won't
to...
believe it. I have cousins in New Zealand,
Oh,
so I am going to tell them. Hello, cousins.
say hello.
Hello. It's Leela Dawson up near Auckland in, oh my goodness, I can't remember the name of it, but it's
Doesn't
something
matter.
like, what's a place north of Auckland?
Yeah.
Kakarai or something.
That's lovely, yeah.
Kararai or
Yeah.
Kakarai. And her son, the Bachelor Boys, are all around Auckland somewhere. So hello, boys.
So send them the link to Ustream, SirHughie Ustream. Look
Oh,
it up,
is that what-
Ustream.com.
that's what it is?
You can find it on the link on there, or email me,
Okay.
and I'll send it to you. And then they can see you partying, and see what parties they're missing. They'll see the whole party. I filmed it all.
Brilliant.
Yeah, now if you have charity people you know who want
Yeah.
extra fundraising, I'll film it live, and people who couldn't make it can pay £10 to watch it live
Excellent.
instead of paying £200
Yeah.
for the meal. They can
Very
still
good.
watch it, and it will probably increase the number who vote next time when they see how much fun they're missing.
Excellent. Well done. Very good.
Well, thank you.
Lovely to meet you.
Have I given you my card?
You can do your contact.
Right.
onto
Thank
that
you.
one.
Good
Very
night.
good.
Good
Bye-bye.
night. Good luck.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Vic.
And I get exactly going to use them.